Tez funds too on X. Jokes aside, Rockstar is planning to implement age assurance checks in the near future, rolling them out by region. You may need to verify your age to access GTA Online or certain features like phone messages, text chat, Snapmatic may be restricted until you verify your age. Now, I want to be very clear before we go too far on this one. This is a rumor and it may not be accurate. But if it is extremely concerning. Now, from a parent's perspective, is it the worst thing in the world? No, it's not. From someone that cares about the freedoms that we enjoy right now, it is very concerning to be like, oh, here we go. Yet another thing in the long line of things that are falling to age verification. You need to show your ID. You need to prove this, that, or the other thing to play the video game. Instead of what we all agreed to back in the 90s with the ESRB of if it's a mature rated game, you know what you're getting yourself into. That's really all you need to know. And they shared this screenshot here in reply to this picture here saying, don't worry, boys, we don't need verification for Vanilla Unicorn. And this article comes to us from GameRant. And it says, rumor, GTA Online adding controversial feature that may prevent some fans from playing. A credible industry insider has found evidence that suggests Rockstar Games is gearing up to add a new age verification system to Grand Theft Auto Online. It's unclear which Grand Theft Auto Online players will be affected by the potential feature, but it's likely going to roll out to, hey, guess who's going to get it first, guys? The UK. Given that the country recently implemented a new age verification law on July 25th. The UK has thrown around the idea of online age verification system for adult content for many years now. But in 2023, the country passed the Online Safety Act, which allows the UK to regulate online content more efficiently. Then, on July 25th, 2025, a new age verification law came into effect, forcing users to verify their age when accessing adult content on the internet. There are numerous methods for users to verify their age, such as photo ID, credit card, facial age estimation that uses AI to determine your age of the individual. Unfortunately, the system has proved to be easily bypassed, as some users are already successfully using Death Stranding's photo mode to bypass the age verification system on platforms like Discord. I think they're also using Gary's mod as well. With plenty of platforms, websites, and video games now abiding by the new UK law, it looks like Grand Theft Auto Online could be the next big name to follow suit. According to the industry insider and data miner Tez Funds 2, Rockstar is currently working on adding age assurance checks to Grand Theft Auto Online. Details surrounding this feature are still unknown, but Tez speculates that users will likely need to verify their age to access Grand Theft Auto Online or some of its most beloved features, such as phone messages, text chat, and Snapmatic. There's also no word on when this feature will be rolled out or which regions it will affect, but with new Grand Theft Auto Online updates released regularly, its release could be imminent. GTA Online leaker discovers new age verification feature, and they're tagging it with GTA Online here. It says the implementation of age verification for Grand Theft Auto Online is likely to be massively controversial among the gaming community, which is coming from a dad of 2 kids. I don't want this shit. I'm the dad of my kids. I will let them play the games that I bring into the house. When did this change? Why do I need the government to tell me what they're allowed to play? This is crazy. But Rockstar would not be the first to introduce such a system. Earlier this week, Xbox rolled out a new age verification system within the UK, with plans to expand to other regions in the future. Users with an Xbox console will now need to verify their age with the developer using a third-party verification software in order to continue accessing certain features, such as custom clubs, the looking for group function, and other communication methods, which, on the surface, seems pretty harmless, to be fair. It's pretty harmless right now. Just wait. Give it 2 years. Give it 3 years. See what they start pushing forward. It might not even take that long, by the way. Activision is another studio that has begun implementing similar restrictions into its games. Why? Who asked for this? Where is this coming from? Where are the regulations for it outside of the UK? Last month, the studio introduced an age verification system to Call of Duty. Although it doesn't appear to be as strict as Xbox age verification, the feature still requires all players to input their birthday to play games like Call of Duty Warzone, Black Ops 6, and more. Those who are underage will need to seek parental consent or have their entire Activision account risk being deleted, which, yikes, if that's the case. Now, two things I want to focus on with this, I think are very interesting. We're going to come back to the whole 2023 thing in a second. But first, this is pretty important. This guy, American Nerd, said, Gruck, please validate this rumor. Rate this from 0 to 10 of the likeliness of true. And Grok said, the rumor misattributes a credible GTA Online leak to GTA6, which is me saying breaking rumor GTA6 adding age verification, which, okay, whoops, my bad, guys. I said GTA6 instead of online. I would argue that if it's going to be in GTA Online, it's going to be part of GTA 6 as well. But okay, fair. Tez2's data mines info points to upcoming age checks for online features, rolling out regionally, highly likely 9 out of 10 based on their track record and code evidence. For GTA 6 specifically, it's speculative but plausible as prep for its online mode, 6 out of 10. No official Rockstar confirmation yet. I'm telling you guys, if it's 9 out of 10 happening for Grand Theft Auto Online, it's 9 out of 10 happening for GTA 6. I don't know why it would get lower for a game that comes out after it, but okay. But I want to come back to this one here because I feel like this is very important to focus on. The UK has thrown around the idea of online age verification system for adult content for many years now, but in 2023, the country passed the Online Safety Act. Now, that's a very interesting time because specifically, there was this situation that I found. Jim Ferguson, UN declares war on digital freedom. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has just labeled platforms like X a clear and present danger to the global agenda. And now he's demanding total control over what you're allowed to see, say, and share. The UN's new Code of Conduct for Information Integrity calls on governments to enforce censorship, follow EU-style speech laws, submit to a UN-run independent observatory to monitor compliance. Let that sink in. An unelected global body wants to decide what's truth. Your own country is expected to enforce it. Platforms like X, Telegram, and Rumble are now targets. They claim it's about stopping disinformation, but we now know what it really means. Opinions they don't like, stories they want buried, speech they can't control. This is a globalist censorship regime in the open. No vote, no consent, just compliance. If we don't push back now, the truth will be outlawed. Again, this comes from the UN. Now, this was posted today, but I'm like, wait a second. When did this video come out? So I tagged Grok. I said, when was this video from and the potential repercussions? And Grok said, Smash, the video is from Antonio Gutierrez, June 12th, 2023. Well, that's sure interesting in light of what we were just talking about on Game Rant. In 2023, the UK passed the Online Safety Act. Wait a second. Almost like all these people are working together with unelected officials pushing forward things that nobody elected asked for. UN briefing on a policy brief for combating disinformation via global coordination. Repercussions could include enforced censorship by governments, threats to free speech on platforms like X, reduced misinformation, but potential overreach by unelected bodies based on UN docs and critical analysis. So I just want this a quick 35-minute
to subvert science and
quick 35-second clip that I want you guys to just hear from this guy, and you tell me what you think you hear from this.
Digital platforms are being misused to subvert science and spread disinformation and hate to billions of people. This clear and present global threat demands clear and coordinated global action.
I gotta pause. I'm sorry. Why do they always sound like Bond villains?
Our policy brief on information integrity on digital platforms puts forward a framework for a concerned international response.
So make of that what you will, guys. That is official United Nations agenda pushing. That is insane. 2023, just a couple of years ago. Interestingly enough, the timing, shortly after COVID was kind of starting to wind down, they started pushing the second portion of the worldwide domination agenda. I feel like I need a tinfoil hat when I start talking about this stuff, but everyone sees it right out in front of everyone right now. It's like all the Alex Joneses that were laughed at, now we're seeing it happen right now this week. Like it's like this week is all phase 3, full action right now, pushing across the whole world. We're going to enforce it in the UK because the UK and Australia, no offense to you guys, but your government is a bunch of pussies and they just fall for whatever fuck shit that people tell them to. With enough money, they'll bend and take it. And once that happens, then they start saying, well, we already made our product for this region. And because it's specifically for that region, we'll just make it that way for the rest of the world. Not so different, like I said the other day, talking about Ross and the Accursed Farms with the Stop Killing Games campaign, where they were trying to target the UK and the EU to make the rule change there so that the game companies would have to follow it all around the world, because those are the easiest ones to get to. The United Nations, the World Economic Forum, all of these groups that are unelected bodies know that too. And guess where they're going to push their agenda first, to try to get world domination from there. But thankfully, we have amazing lawyers like Ron Coleman stepping up to fight for America right now and sue these people at Ofcom over in the EU and the UK to say, yeah, no, we ain't falling for that in America. We're a little bit different here. So I'm a lot more patriotic these days, if you can't tell, guys. It's not by accident. But yeah, fuck the United Nations, fuck the World Economic Forum, and fuck these unelected officials that keep trying to push their agenda on the United States of America. You can go do that somewhere else, guys. I feel bad for people outside of America that you're dealing with this, but my first obligation is to defend the front lines here where I am, and hopefully people see people in America fighting for their freedoms here, and you choose to fight back in your area as well, because at the end of the day, I'm only one man. As I tell my wife, I'm only one man. There's only so much I can do. But yeah, fuck these people. That's all I got to say about that. God, they piss me off so much. It's a fucking Bond villain. He's a Bond villain. I just want to hear his voice one more time. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Digital platforms are being misused to subvert science and spread disinformation and hate to billions of people.
Oh, the hate speech and everyone needs to be worried now because who knows what could happen next. It's scary, guys. It's super scary. Believe us, please. Oh, man. Good times.